Yo, what's up? Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I was just doing some stuff. But today we're going to be something different. We're not playing Fortnite or Among Us. I'm going to be playing chess. I'm not good at chess, nor am I anywhere near chess master status or anything like that. Played a few games. I'm decent. And nothing else much to say there. Anyways, enjoy. So, when I was trying to record some chess, there was a glitch, or I don't know, something. But when I was playing game of chess and I recorded it off this, the entire screen would go black. So I'm gonna just do off this real quick. Just to, replay the game in my thoughts. So here, my plan is basically to go here. Then, yeah, that's basically what I did. In my plan was to go here. And he moved his rook, which I realized could be, I should probably attack. Yeah. I don't know where that red line came from, but okay. So I was threatening his rook and also protecting my moves. He could have moved it here. Wait, what the fuck? Now, I thought he could take my bishop, and I couldn't do anything about it, but that's also a good strat. So then, he does that, which I'm not a fan of, which I move my pawn over to the king to take the kings. So he moves it there to attack all of those pawns. So what I do, oh sorry, I forgot what I did. I take his king with my rook, which I know he's just gonna take with that. So then I attack his pawn. He takes there to obviously get a free piece, but I take there. I do that. He moves his bishop to probably probably take my rook. So then I take it with my pawn. That was actually right here. And then again I threaten his pawn. And he threatens mine, so I move it away. Still threatening his pawn. And he moves his rook, or not his rook, his bishop. And I move it in the way, because I thought maybe he would try. Maybe he was going to try and go there. So, what I thought he would do, I thought he was going to go here. So, I blocked it, so if he were to take here, I could take here. So then he took, so I took his. Then he moved his rook, so I moved my rook. Then he was threatening my pawn, so I took it with my rook, threatening both of his pawns. Probably shouldn't do that though. And he moved it to threaten my rook, so I moved it away in order to attack. I was going to do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. Then he moves it to hopefully try and promote it. Oh wait. I check him. He tries to attack my pawn, so I move it away. He moves it again. So then I move my thing. I move the king in order to surprise. Just in case he tried that, I was going to do that. So he didn't do that. So then, wait. Also, I forgot half the moves I did. So then he was there trying to go for a promotion. So I put my king, because just in case did do that, and promote to that, I was going to do that. Yeah, that's what he did. And then he's going to take with my rook, so I take with that. Then he moves his rook to try and attack mine, so I move out of the way. He tries to attack my pawn. Wait, what? That's what he was trying to do? Oh. Probably should move there. I did move there. And he forks me. And also moving this bishop into a pretty good spot. So I'm lucky screwed. So then I moved my rook, not realizing... I moved my knight, not realizing that he's going to take my rook. I realized that then... I don't know what's telling this about the bishop thing. So then, oh, I did see that. And then, even if he does move there, or there, wait, there, he can't. I could have done that. Oh, cool. So then he forks me once again. Again, I don't realize. So I did some. So, oh, I did realize. Jeez, I'm a lot more intelligent than I thought I am. He took my pawn. He tries to attack my king. I keep forgetting their names. So then I move out of the way, and he moves in there to try and like move it. Try and move it like here, I'm guessing. But then I move it there to hopefully try and score a free pawn, which I'm going to. He thinks he can just attack me, which he can't, so I took. Wait, why didn't... Oh... He has the... Oh, well, I did try. So then I was trying to take his knight. He moved it there. Threatening mine. So... I moved my rook. He took with the pawn. He's gonna move there for some reason. Ah, fork him. He moves it. I took my pawn. So I took his rook. Then he took with the bishop. I wasn't thinking. Tried to attack it. And then he moves it back. Now I take with my knight. And then he tries to check. And then I do that. And then I move that one out of the way. Then he takes that one. And then I try to move my knight. He moves his... I don't know. So then I move it up to try and promote. He moves it there to try and take my other pawn. I move my... Why? Because there's like this square. Because right here. If I wasn't in the square and he just continued going down, then he could probably promote. So then I move it in the square. He does that. I do that. I honestly should probably... Oh. So then I should not take the pawn. He threatens that. I move it there to fork him. He moves it there. I move my pawn. Because when he did that situation, I move this. Now there's no flipping way. Because if he took my pawn, there's no point. Because then he's just going to promote. So then, I thought, oh no, he's going to take my pawn. He did that, which is a really stupid move. And now, since I moved there, even if he does take this, which he did, I could just promote. Checking him. He does that. I move there to try and take that pawn. He moves that. I take his pawn. We both try and attack that one. Took that one. He didn't realize. And I took his knight. So then he tries and does that. I move it there to block him. He moves it there. I move there. He moves his pawn. I move there. And then I move there. And then this is the point where I realize that he can't go there. Because he can't go in any of these squares. So he can't take my knight. Or queen. He can't take my queen in any of these squares. I realized. He can't use his pawn to take out... He can't use his king to take out my queen. So then, I was like, oh shoot, I'm just going to round back and take his pawn. So then he moves it there. Realized, oh shoot, I can't take anything. Oh, I could have taken that pawn. Then he moves it there, move it out of the way. Move it there, move it back, move back. Oh, take over there. Oh. A thing I didn't realize was I could have just gone... Oh. Never mind. And we take it, check him. And then he just resigned. I think. Well, I would have done if he didn't... Oh wait, that's a draw. And he has there. Or he could have possibly gone there. Also, I would have just eventually led to that. But he could have taken that. But eventually what I mean is I just go there. And then, oh wait, that's... Yeah, sure. I keep trying to draw. Nope, still draw. Give me a minute, I'm just trying to find where to flip back in. Okay, never mind. We're in our next game. So then I move my pawn to do the same opening, which normally dumb people for some reason take that, and I just take that. Keeping that in mind, he moves his pawn to block my attack, which I'm not going to attack because that would be very stupid. So then I move my pawn up to give mine some room just in case he tried getting check. And he moves his knight, I move my pawn to give it even more space. See, look, all these spaces. He moves it to try and take, and then I move that to protect my pawn. He takes, I take, then he moves his knight, can't do anything. I can threaten his piece actually. He moves it back, I move it up, he moves it there. I don't take, I threaten his horse. He moves out of the way, I threaten again. He moves it out of the way, I threaten again. And then he just resigns, which is weird. Okay, so the next thing is I try and do my opening, but on the opposite side. So then he moves it there. Let me just let my future self edit this. Okay, I'm back. Just saying him from doing just moving forward. He resigned after this. Again, why do so many people resign? Also, everything from here just went downhill. Let me fast forward this just later. And I just get checkmated. Next game is like that too. Did I resign or did he resign? Honestly, I think he resigned. No, that was me. Honestly, I did this because I resigned because I'm just doing this as like a test. Because I was trying to figure out why the heck the entire screen was going black when I was recording. And hopefully this. So make sure you like and subscribe, and adios, amigo. Or